Hello. I've had a few people ask what the inspiration was for starting Weary Souls. So what that was really just God reminding me of all the times in my life that I have struggled and suffered. But in those moments, that's where Jesus really showed up for me in a deeply personal way. And it defined the relationship that I have with the Lord as something tangible, something active, and not just a religion or just empty words in the Bible. And that's when I really realized that the people that are most like Jesus are the ones that embody the words of the Bible. And he really intended the Bible to spur us into action. And there have been a lot of hurtful experiences. I know other people have experienced the thing called church hurt, where maybe we expected people in the church to be more like Jesus, but we received more of an empty response. And that's where this book kind of starts, is that there is a verse that I received many times when I would open up to a woman in the church and just express how weary I was. And in response, I would get this verse spoken to me several different times, several different people. And it's in chapter 1, and it's Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Now, I know that was always intended to be an encouraging thing for me, but I realized that when you're in the depth of suffering, that hearing about something in the future is not super helpful, because it doesn't help the right now. It actually creates more sense of guilt and maybe as if we shouldn't be suffering. We should just be hopeful and better. And maybe that's not ever what somebody intended, but that is kind of what it meant for me. And I took that in a different direction, because I realized when people open up to me about their struggles, I want to be a safe place for them. I want to be like Jesus. I want them to feel safe and cared about and seen and heard. And whenever I do apply scripture, I want it to be from a heart that is wanting to walk with them as much as I can. So that was really the start of what God was doing in my own heart.